Okay, wonderful. Took me a few seconds there to get this recording started, but I got it done. So, hello and welcome. This is LaShanda Henry, and you are now in our SistaSense circle. Of course, I see that we have our early birds and some latecomers, which is fine. I guess that's what the replays are for. But truth be told, I'm not going to wait for the latecomers because there's so much I want to talk with you guys about today. So how this is going to work is I'm just going to jump right in, and we're going to talk about all the wonderful things that we want to focus on for the next 4 weeks as far as your marketing and your business online. And then for the second half of the conversation, I will open it up to you all so that you can introduce yourselves, of course, and then ask me any questions that you have. So, first couple of things to make note of. We did our one-on-one consultations already, which was great. Once I get started in these sessions, I am going to just go really quickly because I have a lot of information that I want to share with you. So if you feel like I said something and you missed it, please, while I'm talking, make a note of any questions that you might have so that at, of course, the second part of the session, you can ask me a question and not feel like you forgot something along the way. But, of course, make note that this is being recorded so you can listen to the replays later. So those are our first kind of few in-house things that I wanted to take care of and share with you. For today, I actually decided, and I see Daphne, you're on the call, it's wonderful. I actually decided to start today where we left off yesterday. In our one-on-one consultation, Daphne, you mentioned a quote. I believe it was Chrisette Michelle, and you said, "I want to be who I am already." And when I heard that, I said to myself, yes, this is exactly where I want us to start this conversation. I want to be who I am already. You know, I feel like women entrepreneurs of color, just women entrepreneurs in general, a lot of times we deny who we are because we're either told that we cannot put ourselves at the forefront of our business, black doesn't sell, a black woman, you can't do this by yourself. There's so many different myths, stereotypes, misconceptions that allow a certain amount of people to deny themselves who they are in fear that who they truly are is going to hurt their business. And then, of course, you have entrepreneurs who, you want to start your business, you know that this is what you love, you just can't hone in on a focus, and you don't know what type of group to focus on. So that's exactly why you're here. That's exactly why I wanted to have this circle with you, because I want to make sure that as entrepreneurs online, you understand one simple thing. Essentially, we are here, okay, to sell our information, our motivation, all this stuff that we know it's in our head, all these things that we're really, really good at. But in order to do that, we have to be authentic. We have to be ourselves. We have to understand who we are. Because essentially what happens when you don't understand who you are is that something becomes missing in your marketing, it becomes missing in your message, and then your money is missing because nothing's working the way you want it to. So really and truly, I want to make the connection clear. I want to show you exactly what you have to do to become more authentic and to sell and to market and to do what you love, all that wonderful stuff simultaneously at the same time. So when I was thinking about what we were going to talk about today, I wanted to begin where we left off. You know that first conversation that I posted online, and I talked about you needing to focus on your true objective, which is to build your list, get new customers, and keep your old customers happy, right? That's the true objective. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, essentially, in order to meet that true objective, there are two things that we're going to focus on today. And trust me, I know we got 60 minutes, so I've already gone through this all, so we have more than enough time for us to go through the true objective today, specific things I want you to focus on, and then I'm going to open it up so that you can talk and ask me questions as well. So today, the first thing I want to do is break down 5 elements that you need to focus on in order to achieve the true objective. I decided that I really wanted to make this process simple for you because the internet is not simple. I mean, it feels like it's easy to build a business online. And then you get bombarded with all these different marketing strategies, all these people, all these different business ventures, and it's just confusing. So I wanted to make the process really simple by focusing on 5 things that you should do and focus on, okay? So whenever you get confused or overwhelmed with everything else, just go back to these 5 elements, right, to keep you focused and keep you productive. Number 2, I want to give you a very, very, very specific example of how I use a blog post, something that I wrote on my SistaSense blog, to simultaneously fulfill all 3 parts of the true objective: build the list, keep customers happy, get new customers. Those 3 points, right? How I did that without being like one of those, how do I put it, I guess, sleazy car salesman. One time I spoke to somebody and she said to me, you know, I like when you market because you don't come off as a sleazy car salesman. And truth be told, a lot of times when I talk to clients, they're afraid to sell their stuff. And I think a part of that process is because they don't want to sound like those other guys, right? You don't want to sound like the sleazy car salesman. You don't want to sound like the annoying network marketer, so you don't end up selling anything, which hurts your business. But here's the thing about that. When you're the nice guy, we all hear that cliche, nice guy finish last. You can't get anything done because as a nice guy, everybody wants you to give them your stuff for free, right? So what I tried to figure out how to do and what I want to show you how to do is how to be the nice guy and get the profit at the same time, okay? So we're going to combine those 2 things to help you effectively market online. Woo! So now that I got that out, and I basically gave you an overview of what we're going to talk about today, I'm going to jump right in to the 5 elements.